With perfectionism, it's really a painful thing because I tend to beat myself up and feel guilt and shame, and I'm like my own worst critic, that like nothing I do is right. And a lot of these character defects like perfectionism, it just comes down to having some acceptance. I gotta accept that I'm a human being with flaws. I'm gonna make mistakes. I can never be perfect. But that's difficult because sometimes I try to be Superman and I try to do everything perfect, and I'm a people pleaser and I want things to just look good, and I don't like making mistakes. I always like to be right as well, or at least I always like to think that I'm right. And so it's difficult for me to admit when I'm wrong. And when I have that, it's like pride and ego will get in the way. And then I don't want to ask for help, and I act out on self-will, and I get into self-pity, and it's easier for me to just do the best I can, accept when I make mistakes, and just get back up. They say it doesn't matter how many times you fall as long as you get back up. And so that's what I do. I brush myself off and I just move forward, accept the past for what it is, and try not to have too much fear of the future, and just focus on the moment, the task at hand. A lot of addicts are OCD, and we're obsessive or compulsive, and we want to try to get everything just the way we want it to. But I'm powerless. I can't control all situations. And so I just go and I just do what I can, and I accept that there's certain things I just can't do, but I focus on what I can do, and I leave the results to my higher power. And things are not always gonna go the way I want them to. I think it's good not to have expectations when going into situations. You know, sometimes I gotta take risks and try new things, but the outcome is not usually what I expect it to be. Sometimes we pray to God or to our higher power to have things happen a certain way, but really that's not up to us. All we can do is show up and do the best we can. So, thanks.